Alright folks, we just got Bad Batch Season 2 trailer, the first one of its kind, and it revealed that it will come this fall, 2022. I loved Season 1, I loved the things that it showed. Of course, it had some filler episodes here and there, and I don't mind them even for Season 2, because it seems that with Season 2 they will be exploring a lot more than just in Season 1. In fact, the scope of the series has been revamped totally, as we see by the trailer. The trailer starts with Sid talking to the group, basically. The group enters a stronghold, but by what we see later on to be an ensuing battle to free the people in need. This goes two ways. Either they have accepted a mission from Sid, or they have taken on their own missions to free random people throughout the galaxy. What's interesting right off the bat is that we see the new color scheme for the Bad Batch. No longer are they donning the black and red. Their color scheme is much more variable. It's a hint of gray, orange, together with teal, so it looks pretty beautiful in what symbolizing that new days are ahead. And one of the first worlds we see looks astonishing, especially with the new technology that they have started using for both Clone Wars Season 7 and the Bad Batch Season 1. All these vistas now look much beautiful, and I'm glad to see that Dave Filoni and the gang are starting to use the visual effects part of this animated show much more. I see this vista as them being proud of their creation. Throughout all this, Sid is telling them that they could have a new future, a new beginning. Isn't that what you wanted? As the gang looks at one another. We see also Omega with a completely new armor as well. Hunter, though, tells Sid that they are already free. In contrast, of course, with the people around the galaxy. The Empire has started to subjugate them, as we see by the now Imperial commandos that are reining in prisoners by the dozens. The next shot is Omega hiding from droid patrols, as I suspect this is the same place that they entered at the beginning of the trailer. What we see next, though, is kind of shocking. We caught a glimpse of Emperor Palpatine in Season 1, him basically addressing the Senate, but in an animated version in Revenge of the Sith. This time around, it is Palpatine fully transformed into a Sith. What seems like a Senate pod being raised. The background is a completely demolished and destroyed Camino. Mas Amedda is on his right side, and rest assured he is definitely being voiced by Ian McDiarmid. And it is at this point that Emperor Palpatine says it is time for a new era, signalizing that the era of the Clone Wars and the clones themselves has officially ended. They say it's streaming this fall, although August 31st is when the Andor series premieres. I suspect it will lead into September and perhaps even to the beginning of October. So I don't think that we will get Bad Batch Season 2 at the very least until November, and it will bleed off to December as well. This will cap the year off for Star Wars completely. We see a shot of LAATs going into battle. Behind the LAATs are the V-Wing starfighters as well. The next shot is the gang running away from what seems like crab monsters in a very beautiful tropical world, hinting that we might revisit Scarif from Rogue One. In one of the shots, we see Scorch as well, together with other commandos. We know that Dave Filoni is a big fan of Republic Commandos too. The next shot, though, is completely legendary. Yes, guys, we have begged and pleaded, and I think we got an answer. Commander Cody is back. He, together with Crosshair, is shooting at, presumably, the Bad Batch. And it seems that Commander Cody has, again, fallen in line with the Empire. Since we know Crosshair has not yet defected from the Empire, Cody seems to be doing it as well. And for a brief moment, we even see a family being frightened by them. Echo realizes that a lot of people around the galaxy need their help, and this is why I think the Bad Batch in Season 2 will move on to much bigger things, helping many folks throughout the galaxy and not just focusing on themselves. We not only have ground battles in future scenes, but we also have formerly Republic ships shooting at each other as well. What seems like factory workers are endangered as well, and this is, I think, again, one of the first missions that they will embark on. Hunter speaks of new allies wherever we can find them. This seems to be one of the new allies of the Bad Batch, at least one of many. By the scar alone, this clone seems to be Commander Cody, although he has a random uniform at this point, while at that other shot, he had his orange Clone Wars armor. I think everybody jumped out of their seat when they saw this shot. Yes, guys, it seems that Gungi has actually survived Order 66. He was one of the few younglings to have made it out, as he ignites his green blade and lets out a roar. We see a random character talking with Omega, but this shot of Commander Cody is what I think will be the turntables. By the body language, we can kind of deduce that Cody has started to rethink things a little bit, especially about this new empire that is so ruthless. Interspersed from here are fast cutscenes where we see the gang in various situations, albeit some scenes that we saw previously from what I will call, but for now, Scarif, the tropical world, a gigantic monster that I could not identify for now because it was so fast, but it kinda looked like the Zillo Beast. I don't believe it to be so, but from the way it moved, from the way it roared, it kinda seemed like it. We see a clone trooper burning up B1 battle droids, so they will make a cameo as well, the Trade Federation droids. Not only them, but we see droidicas as well. We even see Chieftain Tarful, the one we saw in Revenge of the Sith, and more recently Cal Kestis met up with him in Jedi Fallen Order. At the end, we even get a shot of Admiral Rampart, as well as Gungi defending himself with the lightsaber, and the trailer perfectly ends with Captain Rex saying, "Let's get to work," as we see the gang preparing. The title card ends the trailer, and it will get to streaming fall 2022. No exact date yet, but I presume that by the time of the Andor series, we will get a lot more answers to this, or by D23. Whichever one, I'm just pleased with this trailer. I can't wait to see everything. Guys, let me know all your thoughts and comments down below in the comments. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you enjoyed, leave a thumbs up down below, subscribe for dailies. Now you can have an awesome day, Star Wars fans. I'll see you in the next video, and may the Force be with you. Until then.